The Occupational Therapy building is located on Forest and 30th Street, right across from McDonald's. Come on inside.
Hi, Josie.
Hi, guys. All right, first we're going to take you downstairs to the classroom. All right, so this is our first classroom, and this is where we have lectures and labs. And one really cool thing about this room is we have these tables on the wall that can fold down, just like this. And then we can lay on them, sit on them, and practice our OT skills. So, yeah. All right, so this room is also super versatile. The tables are really easy to move, and it's really nice because during lab we do a lot of things where we move the tables around for fabricating orthotics, manual muscle testing, range of motion testing, all of our OT skills, which is really nice. And we also really like the setup of our classroom because we're put into clusters, so it makes it really easy to collaborate with each other during class. If you follow me this way, we have our kitchen. We have fridges and microwaves and sinks and tables for us to warm up our lunch and store it while we're in class. Some people do homework right here. It's also a common space for people to hang out between classes. This is our second classroom, and here we mainly have lectures. We also have some labs. If you're ever sick from school one day, we have this lovely robot named Gracie, and you can video in on her, and there's a little app that you can use from your computer, and you can move her around. And we actually just had our first student use this the other day, and it was really awesome because she was still able to participate in lab and see what was going on with us. So that was really cool. Now we're at the back of our classroom, and this is where we store a lot of our pediatric equipment. So we have mats for kids to roll around on, we have a slide. One really cool thing we have is this rope right here, and we can connect different swings to it. And then we also have some tunnels, and a lot of times we'll set up this space for practicing what a pediatric intervention would look like. Currently locked, but inside we have a driving simulator, which is really awesome, and we also have a 3D printer. Now we'll go back upstairs.
Okay, so this is the part of the OT building that we call Independence Plaza. You can see that it has picnic tables here, people do homework here, people eat lunch here. It's just kind of a common space, but we also have a car that we can practice doing car transfers. As well as over here we have a simulated sidewalk and curb along with all of our different kinds of wheelchairs that we have to practice taking them apart, putting them together, knowing how to fit wheelchairs with different patients and all that kind of fun stuff. All right, so this is our OT building apartment. I'm going to show you the kitchen first. What are you cooking, Courtney?
A whole lot of nothing.
In this kitchen, we learn about different adaptive equipment that can be used in the kitchen, and Courtney's going to show you some of the cool things that we have to use.
A really quick question is, can anyone tell me, do you see a difference on this oven as opposed to the one that you have at home maybe? What you may be seeing is that there is nothing up here on this area. It's because this oven is actually an ADA compliant oven. What that means is it's the Americans with Disability Act compliant. So if you're in a wheelchair and you're a wheelchair user, if you have a pot on the stove, you're not going to be able to reach these controls back here. And so to comply with the ADA, they have all the controls right here, easy to reach if you are a wheelchair user. And then this dishwasher is also ADA compliant, which means it is under 34-inch height. So the counters are a little lower in here too. And yeah, that's all.
Okay, now I'm going to show you the bathroom. So in this bathroom, we also have different kinds of adaptive equipment that we use to practice. For example, we have this raised toilet seat. We have a shower chair, a tub transfer bench, along with, we have a shower with grab bars, and also long-handled sponges for somebody who maybe has some limited mobility to be able to shower themselves. So in here, we practice using the adaptive equipment as well as we can practice some of those trickier transfers like into the tub or shower. All right, now we'll come this way. Right next to the bathroom, we have the laundry room, and so this can be used to work on life skills. I'm currently in a life skills class, and so some of our clients practice folding the towels or taking things in and out of the dryer. So this is a really cool space that we can use to help people work on real life skills. Then over here we have the living room space, and again, this serves as a common area for students. A lot of people do homework in here during breaks, as well as we can try transferring people onto furniture that is more similar to what they would have in their house versus like a hospital bed. Speaking of beds, let's go into the bedroom. So this bed is like a hospital bed. It does move up and down. Also have a chair. This is kind of similar to a hospital room. So we can, with life skills, we can practice making the bed, we can practice bed mobility, which we talk a lot about in class, as well as this closet that holds things such as clothes that we can practice putting on hangers with patients or vacuuming, and also it's just kind of a storage space. This is another unique part of the OT building. We have a miniature grocery store set up right here in the front when you walk in the doors. This space is really awesome for testing out different adaptive equipment or working on life skills such as money management. Last week we had a lab where we were learning to use equipment that someone who has low vision might use, and so we came in here with those pieces of equipment and learned what it might be like to go through the grocery store as someone with adaptive equipment for low vision. All right, our last stop on the OT building tour is the front office. So this is where a secretary sits sometimes. Oftentimes we have, if you need to drop off your dues for a due soda or other student activities, that's here. And then there's a printer that everyone is welcome to use, as well as all the professors' offices are down that hallway.
Thanks for joining us.